Hello everyone, my name is Ghazala and you're watching Kitchen Love Stories with me. Sometimes some recipes remain hidden and don't get the exposure they deserve. This is because we normalize things we do on weekly basis. Making these recipes week in and week out makes us forget how remarkable these recipes actually are. Today we are going to make one of these recipes called Champaran meat or Ahuna meat. I feel like it's my responsibility to find such recipes and present it to you. And I hope we don't change the originality of such recipes and keep it alive for generations to come. Today's recipe originates from the town of Champaran. It's very simple one pot preparation with very simple ingredients but has a very particular cooking technique. I myself have not made this for many years and can't wait to make it for you guys. But before we start making, I want you guys to take a moment and subscribe to my channel. I'm giving you a few seconds to do it. Hope you have subscribed it now. Also, please don't forget to share these videos with your family and friends. Also, don't forget to like the video and I would love to hear a comment from you guys. Now when I know that you guys have already subscribed to my channel, let's start cooking. Let's make Champaran meat. Cloves, half piece of nutmeg, mace, cinnamon sticks, caraway seeds, cumin seeds, black pepper and cube pepper. Cube pepper is kebab chini. Now we are going to coarsely grind all of these spices. But before that, let's break this cinnamon stick into very small pieces so that it's easier to grind them. Remember, we have to coarsely grind them and not make it into a fine powder. Generally, we use 1/4 piece of nutmeg for 1 kg of mutton or chicken. But for this recipe, we need to use half piece of nutmeg. These are the nutmeg pieces which are not ground properly. So we'll again make it into a powder and add it. And this is what is Champaran or Ahuna meat masala, which people buy from outside. And it's coarsely ground the way we want it. Now we are going to add few more spices in this, which is Kashmiri chili powder and a teaspoon of turmeric powder. We'll keep these spices aside to use it later. Now the main thing for this dish is this handi. This mud pot is very important in this recipe. Try to get one if you get it nearby. And the next very important thing is to add oil into this. This is mustard oil and we are going to coat the base of the handi with this mustard oil properly and keep this handi aside for at least 20 minutes. If you don't get the mud pot in your area, you can just use any pot which you can seal properly. Now we'll keep this aside too. We need crushed ginger and garlic for this recipe. And it is best if it is hand crushed. Crushing these things doesn't take much time and is also a very good exercise for your hands. Here we have crushed 1 pod of peeled garlic and about 2.5 inches of peeled ginger. We are going to keep this aside too. Next thing to prepare is chopped onions. These are roughly chopped onions. You don't need to be sure about its size. We'll add all the powdered masala into these onions. We'll also add crushed garlic, crushed ginger and a tablespoon of salt. The balance of the spices and the ingredients we used in this recipe is very important. It's time to add mustard oil and start mixing all of this for about 3 to 4 minutes. Actually, we are going to give it all a very good massage until you feel that the onions have started leaving water. And once you feel that the onions have started to leave water, take handful of these onions and we are going to arrange this inside the handi like a bed. This step is also very important. Even if you are making it in a normal pot, you need to do this. And in the remaining onions and masala which we mixed, we are going to add a kg of meat. This is a goat meat I'm using. You can also use lamb, it's okay. Be careful when you're mixing this with the mutton pieces. It might puncture your hands, so be very gentle when you're mixing with meat. After mixing all of this properly, there are few more things to be added in this, which are dry chilies, bay leaves, and about 4 pods of garlic. We are going to peel the outer layer of garlic before we add this into mutton. Also wash them before we add. Now gently mix all of this together so that the garlic and the other things we added now are mixed properly with the masala. We are done mixing all of this. Now it's time to arrange it in this handi. This is the technique of cooking Champaran mutton. Champaran mutton is never cooked in pressure cooker or with chicken. And this is the traditional cooking technique of this recipe which people follow even now. Just a gentle press after adding everything into this handi. And it's time to seal this handi properly. Generally it's covered with mud lid and sealed, but now today we are going to use the transparent lid to seal this. Transparent lid will allow us to see what is happening inside. And to seal this pot properly, we need a dough made of wheat flour. And we need this 1 piece of clove. The consistency of dough is just exactly like how we make dough for roti. It's time to cover the pot and cover the whole of the lid and just see what I am doing. If you can't arrange for the mud pot or if you don't have a mud pot, don't worry. You can try this recipe in the normal pot also, but it's very important to seal the whichever pot you are using. We are done sealing this. Now we are going to wet our hands and seal it properly for one last time. Yeah, I was talking about the mud pot and the normal pot. You can make this recipe in normal pot, but the taste which is of Champaran meat comes only by cooking in mud pot. What I mean to say is the meat cooked in this mud pot and the meat cooked in the normal pot will taste totally different. At least once you should try making this in mud pot and eat. The taste will really blow your mind. We are done sealing this. Now it's cooking time. We are going to check if it's sealed properly before cooking. This is medium flame and this is low on medium flame. First we'll start cooking this on medium flame for about 7 to 8 minutes. And when you start seeing the steam inside, let me show you. This is the time we'll hold the handi with a kitchen cloth nicely and shuffle the meat inside. Now turn the flame to low and we are going to cook this meat for about 40 minutes on low flame. The water you can see inside is from onions and meat. And in those 40 minutes you are cooking on low flame, try to shuffle it a couple of times so that it doesn't burn. And after cooking this for 40 minutes on low flame, we are going to turn the flame on high and cook this on high flame for about 10 minutes by continuously shuffling this so that the water inside dries out. Making champaran meat is also about a technique which nobody tells. Last 10 minutes of cooking on high flame is very important because we don't need champaran meat in gravy. The masala of this dish should be coated on the mutton pieces and not like a running thin gravy, because this dish is eaten with puffed rice and roasted beaten rice also. This champaran meat is done and we are going to open this after leaving it to settle for about 10 minutes. Wow, look at this. Look at this beauty. The consistency of gravy is also right, the way we wanted. You can enjoy this with roti or rice, but also try this with puffed rice and roasted beaten rice, which we call it as chuda. Puffed rice, which is mudhi, and the beaten rice, which is chuda, is one of the favorite combinations with this champaran meat. The whole garlic pods which we have added in this should also be served. Crush the garlic pod and take out that pulp and eat with roti. It's so good. I hope you all will try this amazing recipe from Bihar and Jharkhand. Do let me know how you liked it. Please share these recipes with your family and friends to let them know the recipes from Bihar and Jharkhand. Also like these videos and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Thank you so much for watching. See you in next video.